What is up, everyone? And I want to welcome you to the final episode of the Case Closed podcast. As always, I'm your host, Professor C, and as always, we have a lot to talk about. We are here to cover Case Closed Season 5 today, as well as wrap up our show here. 10 amazing episodes of this podcast, and the support that we've received throughout has been just amazing. I want to start off by saying that last summer, when we started on this venture of saving Case Closed, we really went in with no backing of what we were going to have. We didn't know what was going to be there, what wasn't going to be there. And what we found last summer was tremendous support all over the place from people that really cared about Case Closed. And hundreds of people came forward, and partners and everything were just great. They were really pushing us. And we've had just an amazing run here of 13 episodes, and thousands of people have listened to this podcast. And hopefully down the road, years to come, people will hear what I have to say about the show and our efforts to try to save it. Whether we're going to be successful doing that or not, it's unknown. There hasn't been any new licensing of episodes, no announcements regarding the movies as of right now. If you're listening to this podcast 2 or 3 years down the road, maybe that's different. But as of right now, we don't have anything like that going on. But we have put together quite an effort, and I know that we contributed to selling a lot of season sets of Case Closed. Whether it's ever going to be enough, I really don't know. It's up to the fans, really. I have been in a banter with a few of you on Facebook who have called me out saying that I'm too aggressive in what I'm saying, and some of you have even suggested that I should do more. I've done all I can. I've bought the season sets twice. I've provided a podcast for you telling you where to go to buy it, and yet some of you still have to ask me where to go buy it. And my response is, I've told you in the podcast, every single podcast I have said Amazon or WriteStuff.com. Need to get over there and buy the sets. And some of you are like, well, I don't have money. It's like, well, get your parents to do it for you. Get your parents to give you some money, right? Your birthday's coming up, ask for some sets. Get that stuff going. I mean, this is not, rocket science. The more you sell, the better our chances are going to get to get more episodes licensed. I mean, that's just true. Think about it this way. For every season set that we sell, our percentage and our chance of getting more seasons goes up. Maybe not by a lot, but it does go up a little bit. And I think fans should be open to that and should know that, if you want to do this, you have to rally together and put a band together. I've done everything I can with putting out a podcast that is entertaining and informative, and I've tried to be very professional about it. I know we've had our rocky episodes where audio and all that wasn't really good, and even to now, it's still kind of rocky, but I've given you something that you should be able to use to help you. And I've also given you a really good background on the show. People have really stepped up and supported us with AMVs by DBZ Hakusho. We had the unboxings that were done a while back. And, look, there were people that were really on board with us from day one that stuck with us, and I appreciate those people that have supported us. But on Facebook, I'm going to call people out because our page has kind of staggered a little bit, and I'm trying to fire people up. And that's how I do things. If I use language that's offensive, well, I'm fucking sorry. I don't really care. That's how I do things, and that's what I do to rile people up. I did place the announcement that if the page does not reach 300 likes by June 1st, that it will be deleted. That is true. I feel that if the fans can't rally together to get us 30 or the 31 fans that we need to like the page, I feel the effort's already going to be dead anyways. But if fans can rally and make that happen and keep supporting what we are going to do here, I'll stick around and I'll keep doing my thing. If not, I'll go back to my other podcast and just keep doing that, because I do this one and a different one, the Streets of Rage Online podcast. So I can just go back to doing that. I do that one anyways. I do this one and that one at the same time generally when I record. And, I'm fine with just doing that. But, if fans really want this effort to stick around, you support us. Go like our page on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. download the podcast from Mediafire or listen to it on YouTube. That's another thing. I'm going to keep putting podcasts on Mediafire if people want to keep supporting us, and we always will have links to that, and you can put it on your smartphone or take it wherever you want to go. We've made it real easy for you to listen to us and to get our message out there. I mean, really all I'm asking from fans at the moment is to spread our page to your friends. If your friends know anything about Case Closed or you want to educate them on what it is, they can get into the podcast. You can show them a few episodes. I mean, if some of y'all already have season sets, show them and see if you can get them to buy it. That's what I did over the summer. I got 3 or 4 friends together, showed it to them. They went out and bought sets. It's just that simple. I mean, that's how I did it. And I think if I can do it that way, then anyone can. Our numbers have been down on views on YouTube, which is, I guess that's an understandable thing right now with not as many people logging in and checking on what's going on. But I think we should get our numbers back. I like where our subscribers are. We had a good boost in subscribers the last month, and our views went up on across the board on all episodes. I've been looking at the activity over the last 30 days using YouTube, and it's been very positive. I just want to get our newer episodes and our newer content out there to people so that they can hear it. So I really want our partners to come back to the table with us. All Kids Out of the Pool, they have been with us from the very beginning. They have shown us tremendous support. I will provide a link to their website in the description. You guys really need to go check them out. They have Case Closed, and they have all the classic Adult Swim shows going on over there. I mean, you really need to go check them out. They're very good. And they've been very good to us, and they carry our promo, and they have also said that they're open to carrying any promos that we make in the future. If Case Closed Live, if that podcast goes over with a success, we will do a promo for it, and I will have that aired on All Kids Out of the Pool, as long as they're still open to that. But last I talked to them, they were very open to it. They have been nothing but good to us, and we really appreciate them being as professional as they have been to us. The Bring Back Case Closed page, what can I say, 149 likes. They're teaming up with us, really making things happen. We're supporting each other in that realm. We've accomplished a lot with getting Case Closed Tube off, and then we brought Your Case Closed Tube on as a partner. Haven't heard from him lately, but I am going to get in touch with him and see if he can start carrying our podcast on his channel again. But we've really accomplished a lot, getting a lot of episodes off of YouTube with support from fans that were backing us, and we're really looking out for what we were doing, and we're still looking for that. We still believe we have a tight community, but we're not. I think some people drifted off, and I really want to bring people back to the table, and I want to add on partners, because the more partners we have, the more people get to hear the show, because I can spread it to their Facebook pages, or they can carry it on their YouTube channels. It's really about spreading our message, and if we can just spread this message, no matter what happens, even if Case Closed Live doesn't happen, we're going to have 13 episodes for people to look at, know what to do. It's like a blueprint. Here's what you do to save the show. And you start at episode 1, and you go all the way to where we are right now. But that's really all I have to say about that. But I do want to talk about the Case Closed Season 5. We do need to talk about that. The final season that Funimation gave us here in the United States, containing episodes 106 to 130. We did have very good episodes in there. A lot of really good 2-part episodes, led by the License to Die 2-parter. Very good. Actually looked at as one of the best Case Closed episodes ever, not just in Case Closed, but in the entire Detective Conan series in Japan. Viewed as one of the best 2 parts ever. With not surprising, by the way, a very, very good suspense. You just never see it coming. You never see who it could be that's the killer. The episode to me is so good that I'm not even going to give anything away. I know there are actually several people who haven't seen Season 5 or Season 4, so I'm hesitant to give away some things about those seasons. I know most everyone here has seen Seasons 1 through 3, which is why I've gone in detail about those before. But, yeah, Season 5, pick it up. We got Amazon, Right Stuff. They're going for about anywhere from $17 to $22 right now, plus shipping and handling and all that bullshit. But yeah, definitely worth picking up. There's a photographer murder. It's I can't remember the name of it, but it's a 2-parter. Very, very good. What was this? Some of the other ones. One called Forgotten Bond. Very, very good. Scuba Diving. The 2-part of Scuba Diving. And also on All Kids Out of the Pool, they are streaming all 5 seasons. But it's not. It's just, a new episode every day. It's not all 5 seasons on their website anywhere. And we're just using All Kids Out of the Pool really is for you to go watch an episode, go out there and then buy it. They provide you a stream that has the episodes, but once you see an episode on All Kids Out of the Pool, you should be fired up to go out there and buy a season set. That's really my goal. Partnering with them has been great because they have that understanding with me that that's really what we're trying to do here. And so season 5 really, really was good. It was a good ending to what we got here in the United States. But like I said, we want season 6, and we want, season 6 and beyond. We really want to see more of the Black organization. As for example, I have watched up to the 400s of Detective Conan, and I'm telling you, the episodes from where we left off to all the way even to there, it's just amazing. And I think people in the United States would really, it'd be a disservice to them to not have those. So if you as fans want that, make it happen. Seasons 1 through 5. We get 130 episodes here in the United States, which is pretty dang good, actually. Go out there, pick them up. Pick them up. I know some of y'all don't believe that we can do this. I personally do. There's also the movies. We're trying to get Funimation to dub more movies too, which they've told me in the past when I talked to them that is a better chance of that happening, getting more movies. My projection is if they do renew movies, they will sign from movies 7 to 13. I don't know if they will or not. They, of course, they won't tell me that information, so I wasn't even stupid enough to ask them that question. But, if they do, we have more movies. I think the effort comes alive, and I think people can really get fired up. But if we push on movies especially, since they've already sold enough movies to consider licensing more, if we just make one more big push in the movies department, we can really raise some eyebrows again, get that effort, get movies, then we can maybe again revisit this whole season sets fiasco of trying to get more of those. But I'm just here to tell you, don't be discouraged. This is a long fight, and it's going to be a long, long war. You got to dig in and get going, but I'm serious when I say that I really would like to get the 30 likes by June 1st, or the page is going to go down, because if people aren't even fired up enough to get that, then the effort really is dead. And that's the truth. If you have half a brain, you should know that. You're not going to keep pushing something and wasting your time if nobody really cares. I care about this, and I have done this because I care about this. I care about the effort. I care about the cause. Yeah, I'm not always around, but hey, I have a life outside of this. There's people in my life that I really care and love, and I have a life outside of this. I'm not even a big anime person. I just happen to like this show, and I really like the message of it and the theme of it and the story. It's got an amazing story, and that's why I'm here. I believe in it. So, just, like I said, spread us. Spread us out to people. Get our podcast to people. Support us. We really need it, and we really want it. We really want to do this. If you're a fan and you're passionate about this, get involved. Talk to me on Facebook. I'm very accessible. Any questions can be directed to me. I'll answer anything. But what we've done here over these last episodes is really special, and it's something I'm not going to ever forget, because I've put a lot of my life into this over the last year, of starting the effort, bringing in people, getting very excited about what we were doing, and I still am. I just want new partners. I want people to come back to the table, and I want people to get fired up about Case Closed. And with that, I'm going to sign off. Hopefully I get to see y'all in Case Closed Live, and if we are coming back, we're going to come back strong, man. So, you know what? Hit it up. I'll see y'all later.
Let's walk lightly to the infectious rhythm of the cool bossa nova. And buried puzzle pieces are here for me. That's right. I was in the same place just last week, and I ought to know. The only thing's changed are my clothes. Step by step, you're in control. Don't be uptight. Case by case, go ahead and laugh. Everything's alright. Beyond the countless days and endless nights, I know she patiently waits just for me.